Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector, and we're continuing on with the Deeds of the Fallen. This is the new Adeptus Sororitas campaign. We are playing on Company Captain, which is the hardest difficulty setting in the game, and we are completing all bonus objectives on the missions as well. Had some unfortunate losses last time, so let's hope that it goes better this time.
You doubt me, but my faith remains steadfast. My duty to my sisters and to my Emperor, unbroken. I know that I must prove myself by overcoming your trials, God Emperor. If it is your will, then so be it. Ashenfell will blaze into life once more. You have shown me so.
Alright, the Tau have fallen back to form a defensive perimeter around the landing port. These Xenos are far more intelligent than the Greenskins. They know better than to allow their enemies a vital strategic position, especially now that their presence has been unveiled. Meanwhile, Magifier Leona sees the test the Emperor has given to her. She shall not have her faith shaken. Alright, well, if I can complete this mission, we'll get 14 rewards, plus whatever we'll get for allocation for the bonus objective. So that should allow us to keep upgrading our units here, because I definitely want to get some final touches here, as we are getting, you know, well past the halfway point now. I think there's 12 or 13 missions on this DLC. And I think this is mission 9, if I'm not mistaken.
One final push for the landing pad. With the Tau dispensed with, we'll rally our available forces here. We're going to need all the strength we can gather for the march to Incentia.
And yet you would deny us the Magifier's support? Can you not see she is a proven acolyte of the Emperor, Canonus?
Her faith is strong, but questions about her must be answered.
Alright, so I think we're fighting the Tau again. Yep, we are fighting the Tau again. Okay. Now we got a broadside over there. I think our Canonus ability worked out pretty well for us to run in there, take away their action point, and then close the distance and get the kill. So I think we'll probably end up just repeating that again. And shift all these guys over this way. Do something like that, and then it looks like we have to push all over the place here. I mean, I do have Leona. Yeah, we'll do that. I was just debating about whether I wanted to have the immolator up further, but I don't think that makes a lot of sense. I can run you all the way up to here, and then you'll be within range. Those are just pathfinders there. So let's do this. You can shoot here, 90%. Good. And then have your heavy bolters go. Alright, and then I can get the immolator up here. Good. And then I can move you over to here. And then use your bolter.
Under fire. The enemy resists.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to get the kill here. So I'll just run these guys up like this. To try to counter, depending on what we end up seeing. I don't remember how many squares it is to use our ability. I'm one short, so we'll just move you up one. And then do that.
This evil must be expunged from the galaxy.
And that'll stop him from using his railgun.
And voices, sisters.
Oh yeah, she's got the grazes and the accuracy and everything now.
Through my voice, they will know his glory.
So if I do this,
yes,
I can buff everybody.
Standing by.
Bring the immolator up to here. And do the graze.
For they obey his will.
That should help increase survivability. Oh,
with haste.
I messed up my order of operations there.
Transport awaiting command.
Alright, well, so much for buffing everybody there. Who knows, maybe it'll be a blessing, because maybe it'll be,
Yes.
they won't attack me, and then I'll not regret not using that ability.
Our deeds are just. Castigator fire support.
Alright, well, let's just buff these guys.
You are his will made flesh.
What is your command?
Yeah, I don't really see... Oh. Breacher. And pulse rifle.
At once.
Oh, no, pulse rifle. That means they're starting to kit themselves out with the longer ranged weapons.
I stand ready.
That is unfortunate. Alright, so we got an ethereal, we've got a breacher. I don't know what the hell that ethereal's doing. Alright, he's doing his free missile attack. These breachers are running down. I'm going to be shooting into my rhino. 95 damage. Alright, what do we got here? Another breacher. Another breacher? Yep. Alright. We got some strike teams with their rifles. So now they're going to have quite a bit of range on me.
Emperor, protect your
But they
humble
came
servant.
close enough to help me snipe them,
Their
so I should
every
be able to
breath
flame them
is a sin
down.
that we must atone for.
Oh, that's going to be a problem. Hopefully they don't have too many guys up there. Alright, how do I want to do this? I mean, I think you have to come here to kill these breachers. I don't think anybody else can reach them. Well, shit.
Fury, suffer not
Buff
the
your
heretic.
accuracy, I
Suffer not the
guess.
mutant.
And then you can come over here. And you should be able to shoot these guys down. Yep.
Standing by.
And then the immolator is here. Let's just give you that. So now you have an extra attack. I think you should be able to get the kills, but just in case you don't. Alright. Still one alive. Just flame them a second time.
Affirmative.
Alright. That's just blue from the pipe. I thought there was another guy flanking me. Alright, I do have the Celestians here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I won't be able to
Who
get into
needs
that
my aid?
breacher.
With haste.
Into battle!
Let's pull you back. That would be
We
4.
are invincible in his light.
Let's move you to here. That's 3. And now that I give them that extra attack, they should be able to close the
We
distance
serve.
if I sacrifice one of those attack moves. Like that. Now you can come here. And then you can come up here. And maybe I should heal you before I forget.
Who needs my aid?
Let's run you guys up here.
Yes. With
You'll
haste.
heal these guys.
We are invincible in
I
his
get you
light.
up to here. You can then flame these breachers down. Alright, still alive. Shoot there.
Rolling out.
Alright, you can come over here and kill these guys. Because you have the Storm Bolter. Although because you have the Storm Bolter, maybe we actually want you to shoot these guys. Ah, shit. Alright, you can finish them off.
Yes.
Alright. And can you get the kill here? It'll be 60 to 80. Honestly, let's just come here. Flame there.
Flame up. We purge the unclean.
Move you to here. Give you extra attack. You can come here and start chopping this guy down.
Obstruction detected.
Okay, good. And we'll move you up one and have you come here.
You will not best me.
And attack again.
Who needs my aid?
We do have the ethereal here.
The enemy awaits.
Fire and fury.
I kind of hate to waste my bolter on this guy, but even at close range they can still do 30 to 40 damage. We've got the ethereal here. I assume he's going to try to melee me.
As you command.
So we'll just try to turn everybody so our backs are protected.
Awaiting command.
Without doubt.
Standing by.
Alright, something like that. Alright, so we have to get Sister Leona to the landing pad. We have to unlock the kill. Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, it's okay if you kill the Stormbolter once, because they're my weakest ones anyways. And even if they get relegated to just being a Grenader, it's not the end of the world.
We are taking fire.
Alright, he's got some cadres up here. Damn, he's got a bunch of guys up on these elevated positions. This is going to be a pain in the ass.
Suffer
So we have
not
to unlock the
heretic.
doors leading to the landing pad. And we have to seek and destroy all Tau battle suits for the objective. Alright, good. You're still alive.
The Xenos outnumber us, Canonis. Please, allow the Imagifier to imbue the sisters with divine inspiration once more.
So be it, sister. But I will be watching her closely.
Well, if I got you up to here,
Moving into position.
I can flame the ethereal.
Yes?
You probably need to come up to here. Although those guys are hurt too. Let's bring you up to here and flame the
There
ethereal
is no light
there.
but the light of the Emperor.
Let's get you up to here. Heal.
Fire and fury.
Get
Faith
you to
guides
here.
my feet to walk the righteous path.
Good. And we can start bringing you up to here.
What is
So we're
your
going to have to
command?
start pushing the sides.
As he wills it.
Can't
With
really
faith,
see
we
anybody
serve.
over here, so they must be farther away.
Lift your hearts and voices, sisters.
I wonder if Leona could get the kill.
Standing by.
I speak his will.
Alright, 100% chance to hit. Okay, good. Nice. Alright, so that guy's down.
We are invincible in his light.
I kind of hate to bring everybody over here. But I think I gotta push on the sides for sure. Let's just keep you down to get you into cover. We'll move you up to here. Have you heal there.
And fury.
The enemy awaits.
I just don't know what I want to do. Let's do that to try to protect our vehicles. I can bring the Rhino up to here to maybe aggro some shots.
What is your command?
Moving into position.
Guess let's just bring you to here. Yeah, so we got strike team. Bring
The
Leona
enemy
over
awaits.
here. I could hide the Dominions.
Standing by. Rolling out.
Alright, let's try to get you up here and shoot into these guys. Oh my god, that's full cover. Shit. Alright, so the only way up there is to go around that way, it looks like.
I am his iron will.
Well, let's start charging you over there, I guess. And then we'll start bringing these guys
Faith
over
guides
here.
my feet to walk the righteous path.
With haste.
Awaiting orders.
For Catherine.
All
For
right.
eternity.
Who hasn't
With faith
moved
we
yet?
serve.
Oh, you. Yeah, let's just pull you back. Actually, I wonder if I want
As
to
you
put these
command.
guys into the rhinos.
We are invincible.
Then
in
I can
his
actually
light.
move them faster and close the distance since they're all the way over here. That might be the best way to do this.
We have been targeted. We have been targeted.
That means he can do like 50 damage if he does. Yeah.
Under fire.
Damn. What is this? Breacher? Shit.
Enemy contact.
Ah, there's more strike
They test us.
teams up here.
We are taking hits. Enemy contact.
Yeah, there's several up there.
We are
There's
taking hits. Enemy contact.
so marker lights, unlike the assassination ability with the death marks, once you put it on one of the units, every other unit gets advantage
Fire and fury.
trying to get the kill too, so there's no reason for you to be spamming marker lights. Let's see if I can flame these guys. No, that's still considered full cover. Damn it.
I walk in his light.
What? Oh, you're suppressed because
Best me.
you can't move through enemy units like that. And you can't move around the corner because the debris is there. That's unfortunate.
As he wills it.
I didn't quite
so
see
it
how
shall
that
be.
was set up here.
Who needs my aid?
Let's heal there. Let's get you here. I can run you all the way up to here. Let's just charge everybody up,
Faith
I
guides
guess.
my feet to walk the righteous path.
I should have given him an... Well, I guess I can give him an extra attack
With
because it's
haste.
still on cooldown. Alright, let's do this with the
With faith we serve.
Celestians. Flame here. Good kill. You're just short on your experience, momentum, whatever you want to call it.
What is your command?
Alright, you guys can flame here.
Transport awaiting command.
Lift your hearts and voices,
Alright.
sisters.
Oh, you know what I could have done is I could have just shot
To
him
my
with
voice,
Leona.
They will know his glory.
Alright, let's see. Do I want to bring an
Casting into
immolator?
fire support.
Ooh, can I shoot this guy? Yeah, let's just bring the vehicles over this way to try to help them. We'll get the hospitaler over here. We'll run you over to here.
I speak his will.
And then we'll use these guys to push that side and these
Yes.
guys to push up this side.
I serve him with a gracious heart.
Vigilant sisters, the unworthy approach us.
Ah, they got guys all the way up the embankment, it looks like. Damn, they attacked the same guy, so that means he's gonna get a model kill. Nice. I should be able to heal through that. Crisis suits. Burst cannons. Alright, so they have at least 3 strike teams up here.
Targets moving outside our weapons range.
Damn, how many of those guys does he have up here?
We have been targeted.
Oh, shit. Alright. That's problematic. Well, let's see here. I think I actually have to move these guys over here to try to kill that ghost kill, right? Because I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to kill
Lift your
my
hearts and
castigator.
voices, sisters.
let's get you to there. Let's bring you to there, because I need to heal my canoness. Let's get the grazes.
Blessed are the merciless, for they obey his will.
I am his iron will.
Alright, let's do this here.
Standing by.
Let's get the
haste.
hospital. Heal there.
The unclean shall burn.
And then I guess we're going to move you over to here.
Awaiting orders.
Move you up to here. Shoot there.
Enough of this.
Yeah, that was like 50 damage.
Down upon them.
Enough of this.
Yeah, that's not great. You do have crack grenades here, but that's every 2 turns.
As he
Bring you
wills
down
it.
to there. Try to get out of the
and fury.
range of the strike squads.
We are invincible in his light.
Let you heal. Get you a bonus attack.
The enemy
And then,
awaits.
honestly, I think I might just put everybody into these transports.
With haste.
Yes.
And then with your double attack, you should be able to come up here
Under fire.
and flame down the cadre. Good. And then I can run you all the way over here. Let's just keep advancing.
Into battle!
Okay, so he's got another cadre up there.
Faith guides my
So let's
feet
do
towards the righteous
Celestians.
path.
Flame.
With faith we serve.
Beautiful. Let's move you up 1. And I'll get him into cover.
Who needs my aid?
I can get you to there.
Rolling out.
Let's pull you back 1. Can't really shoot anybody.
Who needs my aid?
Let's move you there. Let's put you in full cover. If I move you to here, we could take away the action of the crisis suit, which would allow me to heal a little bit more. So I guess let's just do that.
Standing by.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely messed up my positioning here.
Let them come and hear his words.
They test our resolve!
They test us.
Alright, so they're going to focus on the immolator, I guess?
We
Yep.
are taking hits. They test us.
I wonder if that means... No, good, good, yeah, flame these guys. Alright. Let's get you
Moving into position.
over here. Get you to here. We can heal. And then bonus attack.
For Catherine! For eternity!
And then you can come around the back here. And start cutting him down.
Glory! Glory
I don't know if I'm
in
going to
his
really need
name!
4 attacks, but
Taking hits.
that might have been a mistake. But I was thinking, oh, I'll do this and then I'll get momentum. Yeah, see, all that did is waste my potential here.
Moving into
I don't,
position.
let's get you up to here. Let's get you over
speak
here.
his will.
Keep you over here. Yeah, you can't shoot, unfortunately. Let's move you to here. Try to get you into cover.
Who needs my aid?
Fire and fury.
Alright, so let's get the castigator over here.
The enemy has me in their sights.
Yeah, that's 60.
Enough of this.
33. Let's do blessed
Be purified
ammo.
by his light.
The enemy has me in their sights.
What is your command?
Alright, if I pull you down to here, then I pull you to here, then you should be able to heal these guys.
The enemy awaits.
Then let's run you back over to try to re-aggro him. Now, he locks you into melee, which is actually a smart idea,
Enough of this.
because now I can't get away. And then the real trick is he
Yes.
gonna come and flank me,
Faith guides my feet to walk the righteous
getting a
path.
rear attack and locking me down. I don't know if the AI is really that smart.
We are invincible.
I guess it all
in his
depends
light.
on how they were programmed. Alright, let's get you all the way over to here. And let's start unlocking you guys.
Faith guides my feet to walk the righteous path.
Not really unlocking, but unloading, I should say.
With haste.
Get you another attack. And then
There
with
is no
them
light but the
having
light of the
all of
Emperor.
the momentum max there, that increases their crit.
I am
Let's
his
get a
mighty
third attack
instrument of
now.
death.
We're just doing like the perpetual
Rhino ready. As he wills it.
flame attacks here.
Transport awaiting command.
Nice.
Yes.
Let's move you here
Go forth.
and try to
You are his will made
keep you
flesh.
safe.
Rhino ready. What is your command?
Castigator fire support.
Alright, so we got one door done. I could surge you.
We strike with the
We'll do it
force
just to
of the
try to
Emperor!
get advantage of that blessed ammo. But did 10 damage, so I don't know if that was really worth it or not. Alright, we got all those guys here.
Enemy contact. Big test us. Enemy contact. Big test us.
Alright, you're triggering all the blessed halls, so you got a 15% damage
Emperor,
reduction.
Protect your humble servant.
Alright, these guys are doing what? Okay, good. Keep flaming me. That's perfect.
Standing by.
Alright, let's get the castigator up to here. Shoot there.
Enough of this.
And start pushing here.
Moving into position.
And we'll start getting you to come
The enemy
this
has me in
way.
their sights.
Perfect.
As he wills it.
You can heal here.
Fire and fury.
And then that'll keep you surging.
With haste.
So that way you should be able to have more movement. Alright, and given the
enemy
distance, we
awaits.
probably want to reload everybody again.
Who needs my aid?
Alright, we're still looking for battle suits.
Faith guides my feet to walk the righteous path.
Okay, nice.
Yes. With faith we serve.
Alright. If I get you over to here, then I should be able to heal our canoness.
Lift your hearts and voices, sisters.
I wonder if I want to just start putting these guys into transports too.
Standing by.
That would keep them safe from
Yes.
being attacked. Can you flame? You can. Nice.
We're under fire.
Alright, good. Hopefully they will keep pushing then, but I suspect they're just going to sit back here and keep shooting into me as we're advancing. But even if they do that, that will still give me time to get our forces together. I don't like that it's not giving me credit for killing all the Tau battle suits, because that means there's still guys out here.
What is your command?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we just keep pushing here.
We
All right,
are
let's
invincible
reload
in
here.
his light.
And actually I can flame here, so that'll kill another one. Excellent.
Transport awaiting command.
Standing by.
Who needs my
Alright,
aid?
let's empower that so you'll heal twice.
Fire and fury.
So it shall be.
Alright, that guy's here. Move you back, because they should be able to get the kill.
Without doubt.
And then you can heal here, and we'll just start getting our forces ready. And regroup.
With haste.
I don't really see anybody down here.
Into battle! Yes.
Yeah, looks like they just want to keep shooting my hospital here. Oh, thank you. Yes, that's great. Alright, and that way is actually blocked off, because I thought maybe I was supposed to come down here to get around,
As
but
he wills it.
that is not the case. Alright, heal yourself. If nothing else, we're gaining momentum.
By.
Now I can get you to here, and you can flame these guys down. That should be the last of the strike teams. Let's just move you over and get this activated.
Sisters, heed my call. Ashenfell has fallen to darkness, but we, the chosen daughters of the God Emperor, carry light to cast out the Xenos scum, with the shield of our martyred lady protecting us, with the parables of our fallen heroes strengthening our spirit. The fires of the Imperium will burn
Shoot.
again, as it has been before. So it will be again.
Oh! Whoa! Damn it! Just ends my turn when that happens. Alright, so we got crisis suits, riptides, crisis suits,
Who
riptide.
needs my aid?
Shit. This is gonna be bad. Oh, I should have got more anti-armor. Well, let's just move you through here. We'll move you all the way around here. We got riptides, we got crisis suits. I can unload the canoness. You can heal the canoness.
And fury.
I mean, I can bolter some guys, but I only have like a 44% chance to hit.
Who needs my aid?
Let's move you over. Alright, we have a flamer crisis suit over here.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, let's
Rolling
move
out.
you here. Let's shoot there. Good hit. We'll bolter. Maybe what I should have done is flame first, because I would have done some damage. Oh wait, no. Maybe
Standing by.
crack grenade? No, let's flame. Yeah, I should have flamed and then I could have done Devil Bolter, and I bet that would have got the kill.
We will not stop until the galaxy is cleansed of this filth.
What, you got 3 health left? Let's move you back. Let's get you to kill. Because now you should be able to
Enemy awaits.
surge, and assuming you don't get flamed and killed
Yes.
next turn, if you get an attack, then I can
With haste.
use your abilities. Okay. That buffs everything there. Now the question is, are they going to come up here and try to fight me? Yeah, those riptides have 5 movement, so I think if they all come in at once, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. So maybe what I'll do is run away. Hopefully they'll jump over to me. I can kill the crisis suits in 1 turn. And then
Yes.
the following turn start taking down riptides.
As he wills.
And then we got the commander too. Shit. So because of that, we probably want to have guys spaced out so we don't get double flamed.
With faith. Come near me, and the Emperor will smite.
Alright, shit. Oh, interesting. Alright. I kind of thought you were gonna flame my other units.
Emperor, protect your humble
Alright, come on, crisis suits, come get me. No, you're just gonna sit back there like a jerk. Alright, these guys are jumping up, as are the other guys. Looks like it's a burst cannon and a flamer, no fusion guns. Alright, Riptide. Riptide shooting me from there.
We are taking hits.
Okay. Alright, well. Let's heal yourself. And I can crack grenade that crisis suit. That might not be the worst idea.
Feel his wrath upon you!
Taking hits.
Okay.
Faith guides my feet to walk the righteous path.
Let's buff your health.
Go forth, sister. You are
So
his will
hopefully you
made
can survive
flesh.
a flame attack if it happens. If I get you over here, can you shoot the commander? Yes, 70% chance.
I will not break.
Oh my god.
What is your command?
Alright. We gotta get these guys over here to empower his
And fury.
crack grenade.
The unclean shall burn.
Because then he'll get 2 more ammo.
Who needs my aid?
And if I do this, I should get some armor piercing to my flamers.
With haste.
So let's move you guys up.
Who needs my aid?
Let's move you here. I think I gotta focus on killing the commander.
The Emperor's light fills our souls.
Alright, let's do this. I'll get you armor piercing. Let's get you here. I'll get you an extra attack.
I walk in
Let's move you here. And you should have 3 attacks. 1,
Is that your
2,
best?
and 3. Okay. Alright, so if you do another one of those, this guy will die. 1, 2.
Is that your
Yes,
best?
good. 3. Alright, commander's down, so that's huge.
The enemy awaits.
I do need to space these guys out a little bit. Let's see what your
There is no
flamer
light
can
but the
do
light of
with
the
the
Emperor.
bonus armor. Not great, like 18 damage.
Yes.
Alright, let's start running you back. I mean, I guess I could flame down here. You have a heavy flamer, so it should do more. Okay. Okay, good.
Holding.
I am his iron will.
Alright, start bringing you over here for those crisis suits. Let's bring you over here. Bring you there.
Castigator fire support.
With faith we serve.
What do I want to
Yes.
do? Alright, let's just give you another attack, I guess.
Armor holding.
Could have done that and I could have saved some of those bolter shots. We gotta space you out since he's a
We are
flamer.
invincible in his light.
Who needs my aid? With haste.
Alright, and then I got you.
With
Let's
haste.
bring you down to here and heal there.
What is
Space
your
you
command?
out. Now if I bring you here, that
As
should be
he
within
wills
crack
it.
grenade range. And then we can empower it. So yeah, there we go. Goes up to 4. Crack grenade them. Nice. Excellent. Alright, well, let's just have everybody shoot those guys.
Yes.
Now we just gotta kill another crisis suit before the riptides get here. Alright, hopefully those other crisis suits come up and attack me. Good. Nice. Less nice.
For Catherine. For eternity.
Alright, so let's move you down to here. You can shoot these guys. Okay. You can flame these guys. Pull you back. And you can now heavy bolter these guys.
Taking hits.
Awaiting orders.
Your bolter will be off a cooldown next time.
I am his iron will.
Alright. Let's move you to here. You can flame these guys down. Yeah, that armor piercing there definitely helps.
I walk in his light.
Alright, then we'll move you to here. You can start chopping these guys.
Taking hits.
And one more round.
Taking hits.
Good. Alright. So those guys are now down for the count. We can heal here.
Faith guides my feet to walk the
Alright,
righteous
you're
path.
there. Let's get you...
As he wills it.
Who needs my aid?
I'm just not sure who I want to have out in the Rhino.
Yes.
I mean, he jumped already to get up here, so we know he can't flame again for
With faith
or
we
another
serve.
fly for another turn. These flamers aren't going to do anything for me. The Dominions will with their crack grenades. So I think what I'm going to have to do
For Catherine.
is
eternity.
utilize the Dominions and
Who
our
needs my
hero, our Canonist, to try to chop down a Riptide at a time.
Yes.
The enemy awaits.
Let's move you to there. Let you jump into here.
Rhino ready.
Move you into here. So that'll be our first transport.
Who needs my aid?
Alright, let's just heal here.
With haste.
Alright. I don't really see anything over
With
here.
haste.
Let's just use up your action point so I don't lose my momentum. I mean, what I kind of want to do is expose you to try to aggro the Riptides onto us. Because if they start to come for me and shoot from a really bad range, then I should get some momentum. Because if I can get that guy to surge, then I can get the
Yes.
25% evasion.
Enemy contact.
They are no match for our armor.
Alright.
Under fire.
We are
Damn.
taking hits.
Alright, that is not really what I wanted you to be doing. Alright, let's get you all the way over to here. So have you shoot Maybe I flame first, because if I can kill the one with 16 health, then that prevents the battle cannon from killing the guy
Castigator fire support.
that's weakened. Okay, good. Awesome. And that completed the objective, too.
We are invincible in his
Alright,
light.
so now we just gotta worry about these riptides. So I guess if he won't come to me, I can just snipe him. But that's gonna take
Who
forever
needs
with
my
the
aid?
castigators. That's
Awaiting order.
full. You're here. That's too injured to probably be of use. The Celestians are going to be worthless. The Hospitaller could be helpful. In fact, maybe I want to buff up their
With haste.
shield. Something like that.
Yes?
Just heal there, try to get some momentum up. Yep. Yep, that should be reasonable. I could get Sister Leona out. I don't remember if she needs to
Through
be
my
healed
voice,
or not.
They will know his glory.
No, she's fine.
Fury! Suffer not,
Start
heretic.
buffing
Suffer
accuracy,
not
I
the
guess. And then I can have you come into here.
Rhino ready.
With faith we serve.
Yeah, I think that's going to be okay.
Faith guides my feet to walk the righteous
Because
path.
she can keep buffing our Castellan. Alright, so, and then we can get all the way down to here. With the Rhino.
Fire and fury.
I could pull you back.
Standing by.
And pull you forward.
Through my voice, they will know his glory.
Transport awaiting command.
Alright, well, I guess let's see how that goes.
They test us. We are taking hits.
Alright, so that actually worked out pretty well. So let's get you here.
Faith! The
Get your
Emperor is the light
momentum
in
up.
which no darkness can stand.
Let's run you all the way over to here. And let's get you all the way to here now.
Moving into position.
And let's get the Canoness out.
I am his iron will.
And get out our Hospitaller. And she can empower this to give 30% health, but I think I'd rather have just 25% less damage. Alright, and then if I use this, I can now get
I
rear
will give you
attacks.
his life.
Let's see what kind of damage we can do here.
All systems operational.
Nice. I might actually just be able to get the kill right now.
Is that all?
Yep, beautiful. Alright, one Riptide down. And now you're actually empowered.
In service, there is life and truth.
And then the following turn
For
I can actually
Catherine,
probably
for
increase their
eternity.
movement, so that should be good.
Castigator
Alright, and
fire
then we can
support.
maybe just move the Castigator over here. Out of range.
Shield holding.
Let you just shoot, I guess.
All systems operational.
We are invincible in his light.
Probably got to be very, very careful with the Immolator here.
Moving into position.
Because if I end up suffering a loss to the Immolator here because of my stupidity, I'm going to be very upset.
With faith we serve.
With haste.
Through my voice, they will know his glory.
Who needs my aid?
Alright, let's do that. So now we just got that one freaking guy here. And then we just gotta get Leon up here. Shit. Alright. That's a lot of distance that you have to cover. If I do this, let's get the movement.
Standing by.
Who needs my aid?
Alright, let's do something like this. Move you up one. Oop, that's damage. Well, I would normally want that. I think I want that instead. Well, maybe I do want the damage, actually. There you go. Now, let's have you shoot here. Good. We'll have you run away.
Moving into position.
You can come to here. Use your bolter.
All systems operational. All systems operational.
Rhino ready.
Let's get you to here. Get our canoness out.
I walk in his light.
Alright. And she has... I could do this. I would lower accuracy, evasion, movement. And that gets rid of his action point. So that should give me a turn to be able to get up here and get the kill. Let's get you over this
Through my
way.
voice, they will know his glory.
Now he will have that free attack. So we gotta be a little cautious with this guy.
Shield holding.
I speak his will.
All systems operational.
Standing by.
Yeah, I can't get you close enough, unfortunately.
Lift your hearts and voices, sisters.
Oh, wait, yes I can. There you go. Grenade. Beautiful.
The Tau are retreating. Now, to gather support before the Xenos can rally once again.
Have I passed his test, sister? Do you see now that I carry nothing but pure faith in our God Emperor?
She is one of us, Cilicia. Hold to faith and reconsider. She is needed here. I know it.
Yeah, the canoness is such a badass.
I place a great deal of trust in my Hospitaller. With her faith as your bond, Leona, you can take your place in our ranks. For now. Tend to the injured. We move soon.
Thank you, Canoness. I will not fail your faith in me.
I'm glad you have relented, Cilicia.
We're blind to the Tau's true strength. Command are unwilling to risk any more transports while they remain a threat. I couldn't ship Leona off-world, even if I wanted to. Better to have her believe her reprieve comes through grace, rather than necessity.
I see.
I have slighted you, Dorentia. I apologize. I meant what I said about your word. Your faith has always been a great guide to me, sometimes more valued than my own.
I am surprised to hear that, Canoness. The sisters have always seen you as resolute.
This mission continues to trouble me. Too many sisters have fallen here, and we do not yet know the enemy's true intentions in coming to Ashenfell. But we are not without resources ourselves, sister. The Emperor's wrath is coming. The Xenos filth will feel its impact soon.
Alright, so we got some more points here for our armies, thankfully. We got 4 more requisition to purchase some more units. Yeah, this kind of verifies my suspicion that I think the Dominions there are going to be very good for multiplayer here, using them as like a flamer crack grenade combo. I mean, those Retributors would be incredibly powerful on this campaign as well, with all the buffs that they would be getting. We're up to 18, so maybe we get
we exalt him.
that
In
going.
duty
We get
revere
this
him.
going.
In action we exalt him.
Because that should just straight up increase the damage by
In duty we revere him.
15%
In
and
action we
1,
exalt
which
him.
would dramatically improve the damage of our flamers. Effectively making it like we were having the Sister Superior's buff active without even needing one. I just don't know as these missions progress, are they going to give me access to other units? If they are, then getting the Blessed Ammo and Frag Grenades would be helpful. Probably if I'm going to use those Retributors, I want to get their other weapon kits unlocked. And maybe the Plasma Pistol wouldn't be the end of the world. It's got pretty limited range. And then again, if we're going to do Retributors, maybe I want to go down that line too. I mean, this is just Arcoflagellants, Pendant Engines. I don't think I'm going to do those. There's just too many units that can kill them. I just don't know what counts as armored infantry. That's the thing that annoys me with some of these descriptions. Like, at what point do you get considered armored? Is a Retributor armored? I assume the Sanker Saints are. I kind of think of all the Sisters in Power Armor as being armored, so, you know, the Dominions, the Celestians, the Retributors, the Seraphim. Is it when you're over 4 armor that you're considered? You know, if I get these guys, then I gotta start putting points into their abilities too to get them all the evasion, so I've really kind of neglected these guys. Certainly having these guys flying around, though, would have been very helpful on that mission.
If my death is the currency of repentance, I paid it with a joyous heart.
I already have 3 of these guys, though, so I don't know if I'm really going to need 4. Maybe we'll do a Seraphim as well. That way I can have some flight units. I mean, I like the Spirit of the Martyrs. But honestly, I think going with you and the Crack Grenade's probably the better idea. Especially if we're going to start seeing vehicles make an appearance. Yeah, the Pendant Engines are good. I mean, with the melee, it has 8 armor piercing, would do 100 to 140, which would definitely help me kill vehicles. But at 250, I have no way to heal it. Yeah, I think these are the ones I want more.
Weapons are nothing before us.
Especially now that we just invested all those points into upgrading their damage. I think that should really help them. Alright, we can you. And now I have flamers I need to equip. That gets us up to 60 points. Yeah, because those are 85. That's 145. You know, honestly, maybe going with another Rhino wouldn't be the end of the world. Since if I'm going to start fighting Tau, I'm going to need to be hiding guys more. I think that's what I'm going to do. So now we'll have 4 Flamers, 3 Crack Grenades, a Castigator, 2 Immolators, the Canoness, and then we'll have 4 Smoke Grenades, if not more, if we get them to be empowered. And that'll give us areas to keep our guys alive and also soak up attacks. So I think that's the way we're going to go. So I'm going to call it quits here for the day. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe. Encouraging to post more content for you. Have a great day.